Well, I think, yeah, you came from a school nicknamed LA, Learn Alternatives here, and then you went to City Angels down in LA.
LA to LA. I'm Cam Whitcomb. I went to school here from grade 9 and up. It's the reason I graduated, learning alternatives, so very thankful for that. A lot of people would know me as that American Idol kid. I made top 20 finalist on American Idol season 20, and but really I'm just Cameron. So, my introduction to the learning alternatives, I was really, really good at getting kicked out of class. Like, really good at it. Not the best way.
Like professionally almost.
I was professionally good at, getting kicked out of class and just being a, troublemaker. So it was cool. Like, I was kind of at my last straw at the other school. And then, actually, I'd met Brett, and he was like, yeah, you seem like a good fit. And so then I started coming here, and it was great. It seemed like the teachers, treated me with a lot more respect and more freedom to. And then Steve came along and he's like, I'm putting together this music program. And it started in this little tiny room and then went to a bigger room, and
that was loud.
Finally pushed for all of this, and so it's giving me the freedom to start with drums, and then I started kind of singing a little bit more, singing and drumming, and then playing a little bit of guitar, and it was definitely a big introduction into music. But and then, graduated. I went to work. I graduated early, thanks to the school.
At what point did, you take your singing really seriously? Like, how did that happen?
Well, when I took the singing very, more seriously was when, after I'd graduated, after the music program, and then I was working and stuff, and then every day after work, I'd started listening to Tyler Childers, and I was like, oh, my voice kind of sounds, I could do kind of his songs, and then I'd set up my camera and started posting videos, and then someone reached out to me and was like, hey, you want to be on American Idol? I was like, what?
And you said?
And I was like, yeah, right, you're full of crap, there's no way.
Yeah.
And then it was real, and then I went to Texas, and bing, bang, boom.
How was LA musically? Getting thrown into what I think is probably, the most diverse music business, music entertainment mecca in the world.
Yeah, no, it was, LA is a place, man.
It's not just sunny and warm.
No, it's chaos. It's awesome. Hollywood Week was incredible. It was, but not stressful. Like some nights you wouldn't go to bed till 2 a.m. and then just 6 a.m. roll calls. You gotta be up for 4, so you really only get 2 hours of sleep, and then you gotta bring it your all. Like, you have to bring your A game at any time. They could call you, and they could call you anytime.
What role did this studio or this music environment play in nurturing what you wanted to do musically?
Other schools, other band rooms, other teachers, you didn't have that sort of freedom, you know what I mean? It was like, look at this sheet and play that on that sheet, and so that was
So you had the freedom to do what you wanted.
That was pretty much it, yeah. The freedom was a big part of molding myself as a musician. Like, when you tell a guy to go for an hour, it's not very free, so.
I notice on social media a lot, everybody's asking you to do the backflip.
Every day.
Every day.
Oh my God. That is, dude. It's so, that was kind of my thing on American Idol, and whatever. And then so now, when people ask me to do a backflip, I'm like, usually I'll be like, no, not right now. I'm not feeling well or something. But if a little kid or something, it's I'd be like, oh yeah, because if I was a kid, I think that's really funny. But I did one on the BC ferries. And I put both my toes through the ceiling, right through the drywall, right through the drywall. I don't know if anybody saw, but right through the drywall. And then, so I don't know, I panicked, so I ran. I ran away, right? And so I just took off, and then I thought about it. I went and sat in my car, and then I thought about it. I was like, I gotta tell someone, because somebody got that on video, and that Cameron Whitcomb smashes the ceiling, on the BC ferries, and then takes off running. And so then I went back, I told the chief stewardess, and then I went back to them and said, hey, sorry about that.
Cool. What was it like networking on the show? Like, meeting people from different parts of the world and stuff like that? How was that?
It's insane. It's like, you never know there's everybody there. Yeah. There's every sort of person from every place you know, in America there, right? And so it's just, you meet some of the coolest people, like, I'm ever gonna meet. It's just, yeah, no, it's and getting everyone's down, and you know, so my plan now is during the summer, one of these summers is summer, I want to take my Harley and visit everybody in each one of their states, go around, tour, and give me you know, sleep on everybody's couch, you know, and just you know, go bug them for a bit. Yeah, man, it's like, you know, the people you meet.
Who are you close to?
It's close to Ava, Fritz. I got really close with the top 24, you know, so we spent that entire Hawaii, you know, directly beside each other, and it was yeah, man, it's like, it's impossible not to love these people, like, seriously.
Yeah, and then, like, I feel like meeting people musically on the same caliber as you is probably really
Yeah, well, I didn't think that. I thought I was, like, you know, like, I could sing a little bit and whatever, but it just, man, and it's like, you know, everybody has their own thing, you know, there's nobody better than one person because of this or that. Like, we all brought something, which was really, really cool, you know. Personally, I mean, I never would have put myself on that level of, but you know, it was neat.
What advice do you give people like me? I love to make music, you know this. What advice would you give people trying to, like, start it up?
Just keep doing it.
Seriously.
Just keep doing it. Like, seriously, you can't. And if one thing's not working, try something else. You know what I mean? Yeah. Try everything. A versatile artist is like the kind of the, you know. Now, like, I wasn't a guitar player, and just in the past 2 weeks, I'm just sitting at home playing guitar. You know what I mean? Like,
live
I just
streams and stuff.
Yeah, man. It's like just learn more, learn as much as you can, listen, post as much as you can, watch what you post. You know what I mean? Like, just do it, man. Just seriously, and the more you stick with something, it can only get better. You know what I mean?
So Cameron, I think it was 4 years ago, I had the honor to meet you in the counseling office down the road from here. You didn't have a smile that big, but you had a smile, man. And I just want to know, and I think we all want to know, 4 years ago, the thought of American Idol from the Nanaimo to LA.
Yeah. No, it's a, I think everybody on planet Earth must have thought at one point, like, oh, it would be cool, like, to see how that would work out for me. One of those big shows, America's Got Talent, American Idol, you know, any of those big shows, everybody's thought, like, oh, what would I do if I, you know, like, and so you know, it's been a thought, and then, but I never in a million years, I didn't even think Canadians could go on the show.
When you got the green light to go to Hollywood, what's going through your heart, what's going through your head, brother?
Man, I remember, because I just, my audition was at the end of the day, so during the day leading up to it, it was just like, you know, started out with a bunch of nerves, like, seriously, bouncing off the walls, and then when and then finally over the course of the day, it was just like, just let me in there. Like, I just want to get in there. I just want to see how this works out for me. Just, like, let me in there. So, like, climbing the walls trying to get in there, like, and finally, you know, they let me in, and I didn't think I looked that nervous, but watching it back, holy, was I nervous. You know, it was, but, you know, I
really
sang, and
only people that know you may have been able to tell.
Yeah, right?
Like,
yeah, you know, I don't, yeah, so it was, it was a thing, and then I walked out. I remember after, I was just so stoked, and then I had to, like get myself away from everyone and just go, like, hyperventilate in the bathroom for a bit. I couldn't believe it. Like, I couldn't.
We as a school family, we as a community in Nanaimo, man, like, we were thrilled. And Sunday night was sacred time, watching you go from Austin to LA, over to Hawaii, and owning that stage, right? Like, you owned it. You had a stage presence like no other, and we were so proud. But as we mentioned earlier, you work with some wicked people, some great mentors. Who are some mentors that stuck out for you that really helped guide you from that nervous kid in Austin to just shredding it in Hawaii?
All the other contestants, you know, like, all the other contestants. Yeah, the thing about it, the reason you get so close to, you know, all these people is because you guys are all going through the same thing. It's like trauma bonding, you know what I mean? It's like, seriously, you guys all are about to puke, and like, you know. Who
are some peeps that jump out to you that help make it a little easier?
No one.
Just an independent mission.
Single person that I've just done this all myself. Totally independent. No. Yeah, obviously you guys. At this school, yeah, definitely lots. This is Mr. Grigletto at Wellington. He's a good guy too. Yeah, no, there's there's a big list. You know, you helped lots.
Well, I think you came from a school nicknamed LA, learn alternatives here, and then you went to City Angels down in LA.
LA to LA.
Both bring a diverse population. Right?
Yeah,
and
that's cool.
what's something you learned from that diversity here in Nanaimo?
It's different, man. It's but you know the it's different but the same in ways. Everybody's just polite. You know, everyone seems like a really polite, honest person, and so.